Good morning, Parliament. Today it's Luke and Jarrell, and we are doing a strain review today on our Granddaddy Purple. So, Jarrell, you can just get right to it there, and then I'll follow up. What temperature setting you're going to go for today?
Cough to get off.
Cough to get off. Yeah, every time. This man's got a set of iron lungs. I mean, my goodness.
You already know, man.
So, yeah, I can't handle that. I got battery number 2 here if you're going to keep it nice and white, you know.
All right, let's see. See what we got here.
Oh, I need to get the info actually on the Granddaddy Perp. So yeah, the strain itself, let's just talk about it. I mean, everybody's heard of Granddaddy Perp. It's one of those renowned strains, and just here we have the famous, there you go,
Yeah.
Okay, so Granddaddy Perp, or also known as GDP, is a famous, it says here, an indica cross of Purple Urkel and Big Bud. It consists primarily of grape and berry, and overall it says that, I don't actually go into the overall yet because I want us to make our own conclusion from it. But you know, obviously we read. It does
have a grape taste
when
to
we
it.
when we read this. It's where's it gonna go with that? When we read this. When it says, like, for instance, if you read a strain and the strain says to you, like, hey, this is indica. The reason why I want to go more in depth about these terpene tests is so that we can explain more, because it's not, I think the days are numbered for just saying, like, hey, this is an indica or this is a sativa, because what you'll see is here when you look at these test results is that it's actually a very balanced strain, and I'm going to read through this now after I try that. So
You don't want to cough to get off?
no, sir. No, look at that. Look how long you're holding that in your mouth. Holy crap, there. It nearly blew me away. I huff and puff and I'll blow the house down. My goodness. Okay, let's have a little. Thank you for priming that up for me, Jarrell.
Yeah, you know, hey, look. It's nice, too. Nice grape flavor.
And actually inhale it. You ever see Steve? You see Steve when he does it? Steve's like this. He's like, that's Steve. That's Steve. Okay. I mean, let me see here again. I'd say for me again. I don't know. I'm a hater. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just not as much into, like, the fruity. I mean, if you like purple, I don't know, this definitely tastes like purple. Whatever that's such a funny thing to say.
That's purple.
It's the grape. It's grapey. So it is. It's grapey. It's berry.
Yeah.
It's just not my flavor, to be honest with you. It's just not my flavor. That doesn't mean it couldn't be your flavor.
This is good. This is my first time, so like.
But this is my first time. Let's have a little bit again. Now we gotta wait for the effects, though, right? Because that's the flavor is one. So for me, I would say that the flavor is just not what I really like. It's okay, as I said, if you like purple punch, if you like grape stomper, if you like, it's for me. Maybe I'm getting it after you. Maybe I'm getting it after you after hitting it on the red, because honestly I'm like questioning the amount of flavor.
Cough to get off is the way to go.
I feel like that almost it would be better to have independent. If you're going to be hitting red, don't hit it on my car, right? I think that's really what I should be saying, because I think that is red hot, and I think I'm losing flavor, honestly.
I mean, the flavor's still there. I wouldn't like keep it on all day. I don't keep it on red all day. I'll switch as the evening go on. But like in the beginning, I want that punch, that like Frazier hit Ali, boom. I want to feel it. So, you know, I like everyone else, you know, I'm a lifelong cannabis smoker, you know, tea smoker. So for me, I need to feel it. So I feel it right now. That's why I call to get off. It's nice.
Yeah, so I would say, now I will say this, is in terms of the effects, I really like the effects.
Yeah,
I really like them. Same with the other one. What was it? What the one did we do? Cantaloupe Haze. You missed that. Jarrell, we were talking. Jarrell just came back. He was away for a few days back home. And I said, what strain do you want to review? And what did he say? Cantaloupe Haze. I'm sorry, buddy. You went home you went home and you missed out on that one. So, so yeah, as I was saying, the apple fritter and the cantaloupe haze, everyone was like asking about them. And so, yeah, I'm excited that we got those 2 reviews out. But looking at this now, so like I was saying at the start, when we talk about what is a strain, I think to read it and say this is indica it's a lot to say that these days, because what is indica? Indica is basically saying that it's high in what we would perceive as sedating or sleepy terpenes. The terpenes are what really have the effect. And so if we look at this terpene profile, overall we've got 5.3% terpenes, and the heavy terpenes in there, taking up nearly half of all the terpenes, are beta-myrcene and linalool. The beta-myrcene is at 1.2% and the linalool is at 0.78%. Linalool is what you would smell when you smell lavender. You're smelling linalool. And of course, I mean, I love even sometimes having a little diffuser in my room, and when I'm going to bed at night, or
a little mist come out.
Yeah, a little mist, or I know there's other people, they say put lavender beside your bed or something like that. It will help with sleep. Or in a pillow.
Yeah, you do.
Or in your pillow or something.
Yeah.
Is that what they say? Yeah, put it under your pillow.
Put like a lavender pack.
Yeah, and so, but the thing about it is that like you get that sort of relaxing feeling. But then I feel like my brain is like, I'm like dialed in like a race car right now. Whereas before I feel like there's others. I think like the apple fritter, I feel like I started getting a little stupid. Is sort of how I felt with the apple fritter. I feel like, whereas this, I'm like, I'm cool and I'm on point. And so this is balanced really nicely with the beta-myrcene. And the beta-myrcene and the the beta-pinene and the alpha-pinene are what we would consider to be more of the awake. And we also have the complement of the limonene, and the limonene is 0.5%. So if you were to say like, okay, we've got the sedating terpenes, we've got like 2% total, let's call it, and then out of the awake terpenes, we're coming in at around like 1%. So it's like the brain, it's like my body feels relaxed, but I'm nice and awake. I'm not like thinking about like just munching a bunch of food and not doing anything. I'm feeling like really good. And not only that, but then we also have the caryophyllene. We've got the beta-caryophyllene and the caryophyllene oxide. Caryophyllene is basically an anti-inflammatory. It's also a pain reliever, and it's something that you would think a lot about when you smell black pepper. So if you look at this, we've got this like wonderful, just like it's almost like a hybrid of all of the beneficial terpenes that are pretty balanced. So in terms of effects, I would give this like a 9.5 for me. In flavor, I would give it a 6.
Nah, the flavor is definitely a 10.
Maybe even a 5.5.
When you hear Granddaddy Perp, you think purple.
Maybe you have a little bit of that. I just have a little check again. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I do. I am now thinking about the fact that you are roasting this before I hit it, and I do think that has an effect. So we'll see. But now I can feel it now in my eyes. I can always. That's the one thing with Delta 8. It's I can always feel it in my eyes. Did you know the more that you smoke, the better the flavor is? The flavor gets better and better. You know what? I think I'm gonna give it a 7 now.
See, I'm telling
Delta 8 works.
It's a 10 for me. It's definitely a 10. Like I said, if you're a Granddaddy Perp, it hits the grape. Purple grape. Right,
if you like grape, you love this. Is the best way to put it. And I think also Runts is like, for Runts it has that purpley taste. It's got the sweetness behind it. Maybe we'll do Runts next week. So this is like for me, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6, and you gave it a 10?
Yeah.
So it's like
this
an 8.
This is definitely like, yeah, this is probably my favorite.
Effects is like 9.5 out of 10. Probably 10. I'll give it 10 out of 10 on the effects. Honestly, this is like really, really good.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, you just found Jarrell's favorite, Granddaddy Perp, right here.
Love it. All right, that's it, gang. Thanks for watching. Bye,
All right, guys.